I'm a little bit under the weather today, guys, so please ignore my voice and also my Notepad++. I'm still in the middle of setting it back up after uninstalling and reinstalling it, but today we're going to be showing you how to get rid of a error that people keep having, and here's the video. I hope you all enjoy. I hope this helps you out, and share, like and subscribe. Welcome guys to another video by Shots. Now today we're going to be teaching you about a certain error that people keep getting. Now this is a very easy one to fix, very simple to find, and can be avoided very easily. But we're going to show you how to do so. Now, some of you may get the error when you validate your files. It'll throw up this error saying the element type must be terminated by the matching end tag type. Now, fair enough, it says that the error is on line 3348, but it's not. The error is not on that line. The error is above that line. Now, we're going to quickly just go over here, and we're going to go onto our validator, right? And we're going to validate our file. So I'm going to go over to our file. We're going to validate the file. And as you can see here, it's throwing us the error that the element type must be terminated by the matching end tag type. So where is this error? So it now says it's on line 3348. But if we scroll all the way down to line 3348, let me just get rid of that, you'll actually see that that's not the error, because it's saying that the error is here, right? Now we open up our file and we go to the end of the file. You actually notice there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Now what it is you have broken one of these types like this. You've either broken it like that, you're either missing something from it, you're either missing the whole type altogether, or let me just put that back in, or you have broken the beginning tag up here, missed something off the beginning tag, missed the beginning tag altogether. Sorry, wrong button, right? Or another one, you've done that and you've made two duplicates of it. Now you don't want to have duplicates of your file. You really, like, you have a certain code within inside the spawnable types. You don't want to have two duplicates of an item or anything like that. It can throw errors. So let's just clear this out. Now, the best way to find this error is to go to the top of your file and select next to the spawnable types. Now forget about my Notepad++ today, I'm still setting it up. Right, so we're going to leave that there at the minute. Now what you can actually do is you can go to plugins, and you can go to plugin admins, and you can type in XML. And once you've got the XML, it'll come up. As I say, ignore my Notepad++, you won't be able to see this in a minute, because I certainly can't. I've still got to set it up. I had to uninstall and reinstall it. So basically now, if you go over to available, you type in XML, and you scroll down, you'll see one called XML TOOLS. And then when you get the XML tools, it gives you all different little handy things you can use. We're only going to focus on one today, and we're going to check the syntax now, and there it is. It's throwing up our error. So we're going to zoom in, and we can see that it's telling us that there's an error here, and there isn't. It's somewhere in the file. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to scroll to the very top of the file, and we're going to find this error. Now what I like to do is I like to just go up to the end of the damage, or the spawnable types. It's entirely up to you, and we're just going to scroll down. Now some of you may have seen that error. I tried to do it quite quick so you didn't. We're going to just cut parts of the code out the file. I'm going to save the file, and then we're going to revalidate the file. And as you can see now, it's now come back saying there's no errors. So now I know that the error is within this section of the code that I've just removed from the file. Because after I remove the file and I validate the file, the error is now gone. The file's now fine. But where is it? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pay attention to a few different little things that you can do to help find this. One is your eye. If you understand the layout of a code, and this is why I say to people it's very important to keep your code lined up. Don't do shit like this. Just keep your code nice and neat. Don't have stuff like this and like this, it's messy. You're not going to find, it's going to make it 10 times harder to find any issues that you do come across. So let me just copy this and just paste this back in like that. Now that's all lined up. So the error is within inside this file. Now, as I said before, it can be many things. You could have broken the type. You could have missing something off from the type. You could have missing the whole entire type. Wrong button again. And these will all throw errors. So our error we can find by just looking through the file. I'm going to notice something that shouldn't be here, right? Keep going, I'm going to keep going, and it's there. Now if it ever says the type, the error is only ever in the top name or the bottom name, okay? Now the error in this situation is there's a duplicate of the beginning tag. So we remove that duplicate. Let me just line that back up, like so. And now if we copy that and go back into our file, we paste that back into our file. We now save our file. We reopen a new XML Validator. And we validate our file. There we go. File's now fixed. The code's in the file and it's now fixed. So let me just briefly go through a couple of different things here, just so you can get a better understanding. Right, now the error was simply one of these. Now it doesn't matter, forget about the name for now. Forget about the name, right? One of these was not closed. So as you can see here, there was two. There was two of them. So this should have an end tag. So if you click here, and you'll see on Notepad++, nice and handy, you got nice little tools you can use. If you actually click on the beginning tag, it should highlight the bottom type tag as well. And this is basically to say, like, yeah, this is part of the code, it's correct, and it's formatted right. But we don't want that in, so we're going to remove that. Now that was the error in this situation, is there was a duplicate of the beginning tag. So let me just there we go. Right, so the error was simply he had two opening tags at the beginning of a code when you only have one. You only need one, you don't have two, you only need one. Each opening tag has a closing tag. So that's the closing tag, that's the opening tag, that's the name of the item. Okay, now you just know that now. That's very easy, very simple to find. So we're just going to remove that, and we know our file is now fine. But we're going to show you another one. Okay, now if I was to do this, I'm going to break an attachment. In fact, I'm going to fuck it up real bad. I'm going to really mess it up. I'm going to spell it wrong. I'm going to, you know what I mean? I'm going to break it. So we're going to save our file, and now when you save your file, it's going to throw up an error saying the end attached does not match the start attachments. So basically what that's trying to tell you is this code here has not been closed. This whole section here has not been closed, and the reason it hasn't been closed is because this is broken. It's either broken or it's missing. So what you would need to do is, best thing to do would be to just remove it, go and copy another one, paste that into there, resave your file. Voila, bada bing bada boom, file's fixed. So that's how you find errors in your files. If your error went in that section there, I would have gone down below that section, I would have copied the next section, I would have removed that from the file, I would have saved the file, formatted the file, validated the file, and if it would have still come back with the error, I would have put that back in the file, and I would have gone and continued through the file until I find it. Now if you keep your coding nice and neat, the way it's supposed to be, yeah, so if you keep it all nice and neat, none of all this crap and this crap and this crap and everything out of line, because although it will still work, it's 10 times harder to find any issues. Now if I said to you, yeah, you got your first attachment, chances is broken or something, right, you're going to go on and you're going to be like, right, and you're going to have to look for it. Where if you actually just keep your coding all in line, everything lined up nice and neat, it's just 10 times easier to find. You know, for example, look how neat that is, neat and tidy. So that is how you would find and locate an error that is to do with the end tag or the end attachment not matching, like so. And this is how it would be fixed. So as I say, I am the owner of Dayz Modern Community. We showed them the error, we showed them where he went wrong, as you can see. I showed them the error being fixed, and now I've made this little video to try and help other people, because it is a question we get a lot. So yeah, that's basically it. It's that easy. It's just remove sections of the code. When you remove sections of the code, you're gonna either get your file validated or not. And if it doesn't validate, your error is below that section of the code that you removed. Now, it is a pretty long way to find your error, but it is a very what's the word I'm trying to use? Don't know, not gonna guess. I need my coffee. It's a very efficient way, we could say. So yeah, if you can also guess how many times I said in this video, crack on, give me a comment in the videos, and I hope this helps a few people get their issue sorted and no longer suffer with their head being pounded because they have a type tag error that they do not understand how to fix. So this video is now going to end. As I say, everybody is more than welcome to come over and join my Dayz Modern Community. We have an absolutely amazing staff team on hand. It's completely free. We do have a VIP section that is about to be launched, and we have a lot of custom builds, a lot of information around doing certain things inside your Dayz servers. We also have all the building class names and so on. For example, this is something I'm working on. I'm putting all the pictures of the buildings with their designated name and so on. We got so much stuff in this Discord. So here we go, another tag. So I'm gonna call this video to an end, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Happy hunting for them type errors.